Game, yo. Well, I got a bunch of reasons on why we lost. A bunch of reasons, and I'll wait till some of my boys come in, man, before I start talking this crap. You know, just got their butt spanked. Pissed me off, man. I got a bunch of reasons why we got our butt whooped. A bunch. New York killed both of my tickets. Just knew they would come out and fight, man. Just knew they would. I blame Randall and Thibs for this series, bro. I was checking it out today. Randall could do no wrong. He can get 7, 8 turnovers in 3 quarters, and nobody still takes him out the game. That's ridiculous. Game season on the line. If the star is turning the ball over 7 damn times, it's time to sit his butt down. Obi Toppin would have been a good backup to come in and get some of them minutes, but Thibs is too stubborn, man. He's too stubborn, man. He don't play the whole bench. You're playing 8 guys. What's wrong with you, man? Play 10 guys, man. Play 10 guys, man. For real, man. I think you should have went back to the startup. Rose coming off the bench, man. It would have been better, man, because you wouldn't be burning them out like that. And why is Taj Gibson still starting games when you know we need a rim protector in the game at crucial time, 5th game at home, closeout game, and we go with the same lineup that been losing for us 3 games in a row? Do that make any sense? Thibs is really bugged out, man. He will not change the lineup. Like you changed to Rose, you see that wasn't working. Why didn't you go back to your starting lineup and see if that's going to work? Why is Randall starting all these games? Yeah, man, they should have started. They should have started. What's his name? Noel. They should have started Noel and brought him off the bench. Why is he starting? And why is Rose starting and getting all the minutes and nobody else coming in to back him up? Obi Toppin should have got more minutes. Burke should have been on the bench. Quickly should have got more minutes. He came in 2 times. He came in. He hit 2 threes, and then you take him back out the game. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand it, man. Now you want to put these dudes in. Now they want to try to act like they scoring when it's too damn late. Like, I don't understand these kids, man. I really don't, man. Thibs is crazy, man. Something's wrong with him. Like, he's stuck in his ways. Yeah, he has to start. Alec Burks, he want to start scoring in the 4th quarter when it's too late. He shouldn't have got all the minutes that he got. Alec Burks should have been sitting down. Quickly should have got more minutes, man. The man hit 2 3-pointers the 2 times he came in, you take him out. Obi Toppin come in and do good, you take him out. Like, what's wrong with this, man? What's wrong with him? For real, you know we can't win this game with 2 minutes left, man. He's crazy, man. And we had Bullock, he had a good game. And then Randall want to start scoring now when it's too doggone late. Come on, man. Yeah, it looks like the Suns going to end up beating your team too, Ghost. I don't know. You never know, though. What you call him might be back the next game. Don't count him out. LeBron James is a bad man now. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out, man. We just couldn't stop Trae Young for nothing, man. He just did what he wanted to us, man. Straight up, just bust our butt for every game. Just straight up and down. Every game, he whooped us. Fuck Randall, man. He tried to do it all by himself, man. I don't understand how Thibs is letting him do that. Like, trying to do everything by himself, man. I know Spike is pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm glad I didn't go to the game. Yeah, like he stayed with the same lineup when they was doing nothing but losing. He didn't switch it up as all. When you start Derrick Rose and you start Taj Gibson and it's not working for 3 games, why would you come out in the 4th game that we need? The 5th game, but it's the game that we need. Why wouldn't you go back to another lineup? Why wouldn't you sit Randall down a little more, play a little more quickly, play a little bit more and get no run in the playoffs? What did you sign him for? What did you sign him for if you wasn't going to use him? That don't make no sense to me. Like, Thibs just don't know what he's doing. He's stuck, man. Yeah, Randall is full of himself, man, and I'm pissed off at Randall. I got no props for Randall today because you supposed to be a leader and you didn't know how to lead your fucking team. You thought that leading was you trying to score all the points. That is not leading your team. Your game is an assist game. That's how you end up getting good because you was having them assists and you was doing good with them assists, getting your team involved. But you went back to trying to do it all by yourself. All by yourself. All by yourself. We're going to lose this game by about 10, 11 points. Look at RJ. No foul. We get no fouls. And RJ, man. Hey, Lewis, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Salute, man. We play like bums. But I'm mad at Randall and Tibbs. They blew this series for us, bro. They blew this series. And the reason why I say that is because Randall had 8 turnovers by himself. By himself. He had 8 turnovers at the end of the third quarter, bro. And he still was in the game. That's what I mean. If RJ and one of them get some turnovers, they out the game right after that play. Randall had 8 turnovers. He didn't take them out one time. Why is he above the law? He shouldn't be above the law, man. Randall act like he's above the law. He try to take these games into his own hand, thinking he can do it by himself. Yeah, just stop him. Hey, right, man. Because you didn't. Quickly came in twice, and both time he came in, he hit a nice 3. He got 8 points the first time he came in, and then they take him out the game, which is retarded. Then he comes back in the game in the fourth quarter, gets 4 points, and then takes him out again and go back with Randall and RJ and Burks. Burks ain't do nothing all game. Why is you going back with him? You should have left Tibbs in the game, man. Goodness sakes, man. Crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You're right. He plays like a stupid version of Ben Simmons. Like he tried to take 3 people again a couple of times, lost the ball one time, got it turned over one time. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. This is ridiculous, man. Randall is not a fucking leader, man. I'm sorry I'm cussing. Kids might be listening, but I am pissed off, bro. I am pissed off with this game, bro. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with this game. At least he had enough to shake everybody's hand and stuff. At least he had enough respect to do that. I respect that. He didn't come out with no mad stuff. Derrick Rose didn't show up today. We need to get Trae Young for our damn team. He was unstoppable, man. You got to give it to him, man. He was unstoppable, man. He was unstoppable, man. You got to give it to him, man. He was unstoppable. This is ugly. Yeah, you know, Randall just choked, man, this whole series, man. Even though he had a good game today, an alright game today, they still didn't play no defense, man. Trae Young was able to do what he wanted to do. He was able to do what he wanted to do. I knew we was going to lose, bro. I said it, bro. That's the reason why I didn't get the ticket with my man, because I would have had to rush down there. I'd have did all that just to lose? No way. Randall had 23. RJ had 17. Bullock had 12. Look, Gibson had 4. Rose had 6. That's what killed us. Rose wasn't on like he was. Burks had 12. Noah only had 2. Quickly had 11 points. And he couldn't get no more than 13 minutes. That's what I mean about this, man. Something wrong with him, man. Toppin only had 2 points, 10 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, but they don't play the young brother enough, man. They don't. Julius Randle, man, I don't know about if we should keep him long term. I don't know about that, man. I really don't know, bro. Because he started feeling himself. The Knicks shows that they need a true floor general and some shooters. And most important, they need Mitchell Robinson back. Because if Mitchell Robinson was playing, he would have had double-doubles, or probably in 2 or 3 of them games. And he would have been a rim protector. All that stuff that Trae was doing, Mitchell would have been on that. He would have been on that. This shows, even though Noel had a good game, he can't score no damn points, man. And we need points from him. We need points from him, man. We need points from this dude, man. And Bullock had a good game today, man. He hit 4 threes in the first half. You know, he was on. All we needed was Rose to have a good game. All we needed was Burks to hit some shots in the first 3 quarters. Quickly did his job. Toppin did okay the little minutes he played. You know what I'm saying? Bullock did his job. Randall did his job. RJ did his job, but RJ's problem is he takes too long to score, man. First quarters, he don't have no points. He waits to the second half. Like, what are we doing? This is some good experience of slapping their damn face, and I'm glad it happened to them like that. Seriously. I am, man. I'm glad. I'm not happy we lost, but I'm glad we got our ass spanked at home, and that's something to be embarrassed about. And on a closeout game, first of all, you let them come into your house and win the first game of the playoff series. That's where you blew it at. They snuck and they crept, and we gave it to them. Here, take the first game. They took the first game. Second game we won. We go down there and get intimidated by their crowd, and we lose both games. We come back home with no sense of urgency. We had no sense of urgency. So as soon as we came out, Randall felt like he got to be the first one to shoot the first 3 or 4 shots. That's why we went down 7-0. Because Randall's shooting by himself instead of trying to draw the defense and get his team involved. If anything he could have took out of this game, it was watching Trae Young, how he used this assist game to open up his game. And if Randall could be smart enough to do that, use his assist game to open up his scoring game. Because if you start assisting and people start scoring, they ain't gonna be able to double you. They ain't gonna be able to triple you because they know you're gonna find an open man and they're gonna hit the shot. See, but you want to come out shooting, and that's what they knew. They knew he was big task at hand. Salute, bro. They knew Randall was gonna come out shooting and not passing to nobody. That's why they had that defense on him like that. If Randall know when to pass the ball, he'd be dangerous. He did it all year. He only had 3 bad games this year in the regular season, 3 or 4. But he's been doing it all season. And then you wait till the playoffs to forget what got you there? You had the most points and assists and rebounds that you ever had in your whole 7-year career. Why? Because you had because you had like 6 or 7 assists a game. Now you come out each playoff game, you should have had 6 or 7 assists every game. And we win because you keep the defense honest and they can't be doubling you or tripling you, because when you get the ball, it's just like Carmelo Anthony syndrome. You get the ball, everybody stands around. And Thibs as a coach should be able to pick that up. Thibs should have been able to pick all that stuff up. But Thibs, I got some work for Thibs, because I'm telling you, man, Thibs pissed me off today, man. He really made me see his true colors, man. Stubborn ass self, man. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man. And I'm going to tell you why. Look at this right here. Like I said earlier, Randall trying to do it all alone. Burt's not giving nothing, but continuing to get minutes. You know what I'm saying? Then I said, Thibs won't punish Randall for all the mistakes he made. Everyone else get punished as soon as they make a mistake. They either out the game or they getting yelled at. Randall, 8 turnovers in the first 3 quarters. Thibs didn't say one word to him. Didn't pull him out, nothing. Like, how is that fair to the rest of the team? What up, Rob? What up, Rob? I'm just talking about how Thibs didn't help with this game, man. You know what I'm saying? He let Randall try to do it all by himself first 2-3 quarters. He was trying to do everything by himself. He came on and shot the first 3-4 shots by himself. It was people open on the baseline. He got 3 people on him. Spins into defense, and Herder tapped the ball out of bounds. Another time, he got 3 people on him. He's backing them down. Anytime he's trying to back down 3 people, it's a disaster. He's either going to lose the ball, spin out of control, or they're going to steal it. And that's what I mean about it. And Thibs, come on, 7 turnovers by yourself and you don't get pulled out the game? How is that even possible? You know what I'm saying? Then Thibs, he plays IQ for like 3 or 4 minutes. He hits a 3-pointer. He gets to the line. He scores 6 points in a row. And what does he do after the commercial break? Quickly is no longer in the game. I don't understand that, Thibs. You need to explain that to me. And all the time that Randall, like, these dudes get the ball and they give the ball to Randall. Why aren't they giving the ball to Derrick Rose? Why are they giving it to Randall, letting him run the plays? I hate that, because Rose is somewhere he's not even in the picture no more. When Randall get the ball, Rose is not in the picture. And that's crazy. He's the point guard. He should be bringing the ball up. If he brings the ball up and let Randall go on the baseline and they start moving and letting Derrick control the paint, It opened up shots for D Rose because they're gonna be focused on Julius. Man, it's just so much. I'm telling you, man. Tibbs and Frank Vogel are similar coaches, old school 90 coaches that are defensive minded but are stubborn with their rotations. Shake my head. Offensively, they below average coaches. Yeah, man, because they stuck in the 80s and the 90s. They stuck in the 90s, bro. They are stuck in the 90s, man. And it's terrible because this was a big opportunity for the Knicks to at least win the first round, man. They had a chance. Y'all was the 4th seed. Atlanta was the 5th seed. That's why I was telling people I really wanted that 6th seed. I would have rather played who was it? It was Jersey, Milwaukee, Philly. It's Jersey. No, Philly. Or was it the Nets first? Oh, it was Philly, I think, and then it was Brooklyn, and then I think it was Milwaukee. I would have rather played Milwaukee. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie, man. At least we can play. We match up with them. We thought we matched up with Atlanta, but we didn't. Trae Young, man, he made the difference. He just took us. I saw this game lost midway through the third. How did we just score 15 in the third, though? I know, man. I felt it. I said it, too. When I seen that we could not score and Randall kept forcing the issue, RJ Barrett couldn't get it right early, I was like, man, we're going to lose this game at home. I said it. Time for the Yankees. That's right, bro. Time for the Yankees and talk a little New York Giant football. Rob, you a Giant fan or no? I'm a Giant and a Yankee fan. You right. That's what it's time for. See who we gonna pick up in this draft. When is the draft? See who we gonna pick up. IQ comes in, hits a 3-pointer. Imagine if they would have left him in after he scored that 6 points. He was starting to feel it. That means he was on a roll. He was hot. And how you take him out, man, and don't put him back in into the 4th quarter? That's crazy, Tibbs. See, they thought Luka wasn't playing. Picture him missing the biggest game of his career right now. Luka said he ain't going out for no neck problems. He playing that game. But Chris Paul and them, they on fire. They home too. It might be problems for Dallas tonight. They was down 0-2. Now they 2-2. If Porzingis could just, I see why the Knicks traded Porzingis when he started acting crazy. Like, who this dude think he is to come in here in the Knicks Nation, a marquee franchise with the most money in the NBA? You think you can come in and tell these people what you want and what you don't want, like you had it like that? You was bugging. He talking about he want this and he want his brother to have a job in the front office and all kind of crazy stuff he was talking. I said, this dude is bugged out, man. And now you over there showing why the Knicks wasn't trying to cater to your needs because you was a halfway player. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hayden, could you answer that for me? Because I've been trying to figure out what was the purpose of y'all going to get Norvell if y'all wasn't going to play him in the playoffs. I don't understand that. What was that all about? Yeah, I wanted this series too, all that trash they was talking. But it's just a rivalry for next year, bro. We're going to have a couple good players, more players. We're going to pick up a marquee point guard. I wonder. Hey, Rob, Ghost, what y'all think they're going to do with Big Task ahead if you still there? What you think they're going to do with D Rose, man? Knowing that they still looking for that marquee point guard. What do you think they're going to do with him? I know Frank is out of here. Frank is gone, I think. I know Kevin Knox is probably going in some kind of deal. Because Kevin Knox could go on another team and shine. I think that's just what he needs. He needs to go somewhere else like Dennis Smith Jr. did. And he went to Detroit and started doing all right. He had a triple-double over there. You know, they said he was averaging before he got hurt like almost 10 points a game. That's good for him. You say you'll take Derek? Yeah, you know what? No, I think what you call him would be a good fit in L.A., Kevin Knox. Because all LeBron them need him for is to shoot them threes. he don't really have to worry about the defense too much because they got good defense, and Kevin plays defense. He plays defense, man. He's just not strong as someone that's been around. Yeah, he might want to go to a contender, and this might be his last shot to get the bag one more time. But New York might offer him a nice, but they ain't going to be, they got the money. They can offer him a nice bag, though. A little 3-year deal. Even a 2-year deal, like $40 million for 2 years, something like that, or 3 years, $60 million. I can see him getting that. That's a bag. That's a bag. I think he deserves almost 20 a year for the way he's been playing, man. Shoot, at least 17 or 18 a year. I know, we paying Rose because he loves Thibs for real. If he wants a ring, then he could head to the Lakers and they win it for sure if healthy. But nah, listen, bro. I think we can get that team, bro, that can start competing, bro. I think next year we're going to start competing. Look, we did good this year. If they had 10 more games, we would have won 50 games, bro. So that's a good season. But to win these games like that and go out and let the 5th seed beat us like that, it's really embarrassing. It really is, bro. It's really embarrassing, but I'll take it, man, because we wasn't even projected to be here. It just hasn't panned out for him. She might well love Kevin Knox over there. Yeah, I would love to bring him back too, man. The only thing about D Rose, you can't use him for 30 minutes, man. Thibs should know that. He been in the league for a while, man. Come on, man. You can't leave that dude out there 35, 36, 37 minutes, man. That's too many minutes, man. Then if we need him in the fourth quarter, he ain't gonna show up because he's drained. Like, come on, Thibs. You got to be smarter than you were, man. You wasn't too smart this series. Maybe because you've been in the playoffs for so long, so you was thinking like it's a regular game, and you know it's not a regular game. Come on, Thibs. You got to get yourself together. IQ should have been getting more minutes for Rose, so Rose could be rested for the fourth quarter. You should have played IQ. See, if it's me, I'm switching it up. IQ's playing the third quarter for me. Derrick Rose is resting for the fourth. So I'm going to use IQ. I'm going to bring Burks in. I move RJ up to the shooting guard, which he needs to play a little more so he can get his shot right. Yeah, he has played well, man. Rose has been one of the bright spots, man, for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Rose, even quickly, but he just wasn't getting the minutes. I don't know why Thibs. I would rather you start quickly than Rose and let Rose continue to come off that bench, man. For real. Salute, Kane. Salute, bro. We just up here mourning our death. Mourning our death, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kane, I was just talking how I blame Thibs for this game. I blame Thibs and I blame Randall. First of all, Randall tried to come out the first quarter and shoot the first 4 or 5 shots and miss them all. You know what I'm saying? And he's dribbling. I'm watching the plays. You know what I'm saying? You dead right, Rob. All them coaches on the bench, they don't make a suggestion that we need to rest Rose a little more, play quickly a little more. We need to play Obi Toppin a little more. Randall's making a lot of mistakes. We need to pull him out the game. Hey, Rob, I was telling him that Randall has 7 or 8 turnovers in the first 3 quarters. 8 turnovers, bro. And Thibs didn't take him out the game. I'm like, why he don't get judged like the other teammates get judged? They make a mistake, Thibs is on their butt right then and there, either bringing them out or cussing them out on the sideline. So why Randall wasn't getting that treatment? You can't treat him differently, man, because you want to have a star on the team. He's not at that level yet. You need to continue to play as a team player until you become a player like Bradley Beal that can score at will. Steph Curry that can score at will. Randall, you scored this year, but you wasn't scoring at will. You needed your teammate to make you better, and you forgot that. Your head got so big. I think that most improved player really went to his head, bro. I believe if he wouldn't have got it, he would have felt like he got snubbed, and he would have played harder. Woodson definitely was truly mixed because he would have bounced that stuff around. Right at the TV screen, right, Rob? I'm like, this dude keep trying to do it by himself, man. For real, man. Kept trying to do it. Kept trying to score. Kept trying to take him to the hole. Nothing was working, but he forgot one part of his game. He was getting the rebounds. He scored a little bit, but he missed a lot in the beginning. But he forgot his assist game. If you continue to get consistent assists, you open up the floor. They stop trying to triple you and double you. Like, Thibs had 3 games to come up with something the way they was D'ing Randall. Okay, they did him. You got to come up with somebody else has to be the scorer, the dominant scorer. We got to figure this out. You got to go to RJ. You got to give him a shot. You got to give him the shot. The play's for you. You got to shoot. You got to hit them shots. They're doubling your man. You the second option. We're gonna lean on you, but they won't do it. Randall just keeps shooting. Couldn't handle the pressure, right, Hayden? He couldn't handle the pressure. He had a hard time adjusting. That's what makes great players so effective. True. They was running doubles at Trae Young, but he knew what to do. Get his team involved. Let us trust his shooters. And then Randall was another thing was big for them. They was hesitating on a lot of their shots because they was overthinking them. Instead of just getting the ball shooting, Randall pump faking, step back, move to the side, shoot the shot, miss it. RJ acting like he want to shoot. And RJ is not quick enough to pull up a 3 off the dribble. Like, he has to get a pass to shoot his 3 most of the time. He can't just create his own shot for his own 3. He need to work on that this year. Work on creating your own shot. Because a lot of time you be dribbling and they know you can't just pull up like that. So they don't even worry about it. They say he can't just pull up like that from 3. He can drive downhill on us. But when he does that, he's missing his shots most of the time. He's not making his shots, man. You know what, though? I'm going to tell you the truth, all my bros. I wasn't even really that disappointed. I'm telling you. I wasn't really that mad like I usually be when we lose a game. Because I guess deep down inside, I knew we wasn't ready to win no championship. So it would have been nice to win the first championship or to at least not lose at home. But these young boys just didn't have it, man. They just didn't have the heart. They didn't have that killer instinct. Somebody talking junk about you saying they're going to send you home in your own stadium. You supposed to came out on fire and made Capella regret and eat those words. That's what y'all supposed to have did. Y'all ain't supposed to have let nobody talk no junk on your court. Go at them hard. Not no flagrants like they was doing. That's another thing that hurt us. Like 2 or 3 flagrants. Come on, man. That's frustration, man. That's not playing basketball. That's frustration, man. They got in your heads and it worked. It worked. You know, it worked. All that F Trae Young stuff. Man, that's like saying F LeBron, F Steph Curry. You know they're going to bust your butt. Trae Young is a star to me. And he was a star when he first came out the league, bro. I think didn't he? Or him and Luka Doncic shared it or something. Like, he's a star, bro. You can see it. Randall took him 8 years to get to where he at. He's not a bona fide star like that. He just became an all-star this year. Maybe he'll get better when he learns how to stop trying to take everybody. It ain't about you scoring, man. It's about you winning. And you make the best plays to win. Well, let's Prime. What's up, bro? It definitely sucks, right? But, you know, it is what it is, man. I keep it real. Like, we wasn't going to win we wasn't going to go far. That's my opinion. I don't think we had the team to go far. Just look at our season. The 3 big teams, the 2 teams in the East that we couldn't beat was, 3 teams. We couldn't beat Miami, we couldn't beat Philly, and we couldn't beat Brooklyn. We beat Milwaukee twice, but we just couldn't beat them 3 teams. So I look at it, that's what we would either have to play Milwaukee, Miami, well, not Milwaukee because they got the winner. Well, they playing them already. Milwaukee's playing Brooklyn. Is they playing Brooklyn? I think so. And Atlanta's gonna play Philly. They don't have a chance. Atlanta don't have a chance, man. They done. They won the round, but they done. They're not gonna beat no Philly or no Brooklyn Nets. I believe the Nets are gonna come out, man. They just have the only reason I say that because the East is so weak. That's why there was a high percentage of them coming out of the East because our teams are weak, man. We don't have a lineup like the West. The West got a bunch of powerhouses. That's what I'm saying, man. Every time Toppin makes one mistake, he gets pulled out. Like Thibs don't really care for him or something. But Randall turned the ball over 8 times and he didn't get pulled out, man. I don't understand that with Thibs, man. He's bugging. Yep, he got 8 passes, bro. He turned the ball over 8 times. Usually, what? If RJ turned the ball over 1 time, his ass be on the bench. You don't see him to the 3rd quarter if it's the 1st quarter. Toppin make a rookie mistake, he pulls him quick. Taj makes mistakes, he on him on the baseline. Even if Rose making mistakes, he's on him. But this dude just could do no wrong. And one other big thing that I hate about Randall, he cries to the refs all the time. That throw you out your game, bro. Because you frustrated at the refs. You're mad that you're not winning, so you're not focused on scoring. You got all kind of other stuff on your mind. You want to argue with the refs every play. You want to try to tell the other players what to do, what they doing wrong, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man, this dude acting like he tough for Dallas. We're gonna mess around and get hurt. I don't know why guys get up here and start acting like they gangsters and stuff, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. For real, man. I don't understand them with this Randall cat, man. Just trying to do everything by itself. Like, do you really care about your team? Because it didn't show this playoff series. It didn't show at all, man. It didn't show at all, man. Now, Morris will whoop him. Morris will whoop him if he got mad. I don't know why he tried to push one of them twins, the Morrises. That dude, Klebler, whatever his name is, just push Morris. He don't know, man. Morris will hurt him. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I said, I wasn't really that mad because we didn't have the squad to do it. Because Randall and RJ was the only ones that showed up consistently all year, but they didn't show up consistently in the playoffs. The last 2 games they scored 20 or better. RJ had 18, so he had 21 the other game, and he had 18 tonight. But that's his average. You know what I'm saying? So we needed him to step up past his average and score 30 points a game. Like, he only scored 30 points 1 time this season. He got close a couple times, but he only scored 31 or 32 1 time. You know, he needs to get better at taking over games, man. You're a young, strong bull. You need to just start balling a little harder, man. Coming out in that 1st quarter and scoring. I wish we'd have had Tim Hardaway. At least he can shoot that ball. Next year we're gonna be straight, y'all. I got a feeling we're gonna be good next year. We got 4 picks, man, in the draft, man, and we still got all our stowaways. We got all our money. Oh, we good, man. It's your boy J Hud, Knicks for Likes. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Help us blow up here. We trying to blow up. We trying to blow up, not me. We trying to blow this channel up, bro. We blow this channel up. All my peoples that come up here every day with me, they part of the channel. And that's word to everything I love. Valex Prime, Hayden, you know, Rob, Big Task at Hand, Kane, Ghost. You know, all you do is support me all the time, man. When y'all can catch me and y'all got free time, y'all come up here, y'all support me. And y'all can be on any of them other big channels that got way more viewers, got way more likes and subscribers. But y'all come and tune in every time I come on. I appreciate that. Really, y'all, really do appreciate it, because y'all don't have to come here. Y'all could go on one of them big channels and be listening to debating or talking with them through the chats or joining their live or whatever. But y'all come over here and kick it with your boy, man. I respect that, man. Appreciate it. Much love, man, for real. All you guys, man. Much love. You know what I'm saying? Much love, y'all. I be up all the time anyway. I can't get no sleep because I have my toes are tingly and numb, all 10 of them, man, and it don't go away. You know how you get frostbite and you get that feeling in your hands be burning and hurting? Well, that's how my toes are, and it's like that for 24 hours a day, every day for the past year. I've been going to all kind of doctor's appointments. They can't tell me why. It's just frustrating. The other night, my toes they felt like my feet was so big because my toes were numb and tingly, but then it was hurting, a lot of pain. And I just couldn't go to sleep, man. I was up all night, then I had to go to work. And I can't sleep now because my toes are really hurting, like they throbbing and hurting, man. It's like terrible. I've been calling all around trying to get appointments, trying to see who takes my insurance and who don't, because these foot doctors are so sophisticated when it comes to medical and stuff, man. Terrible. Well, I said, y'all can make this simple. Just give me a daggone hatchet and let me chop all 10 of them off. That'll take the numbness away, but I'll be in serious pain for a little while, but at least the pain will go away. Right now, the pain is not going away. The tingles, the numbness is not going away. So, that's the life of me, man. Thanks, Hayden. Pray for me, man, because I sure be praying. I was praying, and I said, God, please take this pain away from me so I can get some rest. And it did, and I guess after I got to work, took a shower, went to work. After I got to work, the pain started subsiding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's from me walking around all day, and then once I'm home, I'm tired, my body beat down from working and everything and moving around. So I guess it'd be the blood flow through your veins and then your nerves and all that stuff. And I guess they're overworked at a certain time. So these dudes arguing still. He gonna mess around and get into a beef with this dude. They about to fight up here. There's something Morris and this dude, man. Yeah, and I know prayer works too. Because I had got a call while I was at work from a doctor, and they were saying they just want to confirm a appointment with the diabetes people. So, and then they said they'll see if they can get me with one of them foot doctors or something. Moore's gonna mess around and break that dude off. Yeah, man. So that's that with that. But the director where I work at, he had tickets. That's how. And I bought a ticket from him last time. So he called me. He's like, "Want me to get you another ticket?" He said, "It's gonna be $500." I was like, "Yeah, I get it." But then the only thing is, he was going down earlier than me. I don't get off to 5. The game start like 7:30. I would have got down there probably in time or missed a little bit of the first quarter, but I just didn't want to be rushing like that, and then get back late, then got to go to work in the morning, don't really get no sleep. So I said, I'll just watch it on TV, man. We lost too. I would have been pissed driving home by myself. Probably would have been doing 100 just to get home. I appreciate all y'all, man. Like I said, man, the game was, 89-103 was the final score, man. And, Bullock, 40 minutes, 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. R.J. Barrett, 40 minutes, 17.7 rebound, 5 assists. He almost lit it up for a triple-double. He's starting to get more assists. Randall, 37 minutes, 23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. Taj Gibson, 33 minutes, only 4 points, but he had 10 rebounds. D. Rose, 27 minutes, only 6 points. That's what we lost at. With D. Rose and Burks had 12 in 24 minutes, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He had a productive game. Noel, 16 minutes, only 2 points, only 2 rebounds. It's over for Noel. It seems like after he got hurt, he just hasn't been the same. We should have went with Norvell, and we should have let Noel sit down. Quickly had 11 points in 13 minutes. We needed more quickly. Obi Toppin played only 10 minutes, had 2 points. And that shot that he went to the hole, his hands are so big. One hand he palms the ball and makes it to the hole. When you can palm the ball with one hand like that, that's what Kyrie Leonard does. Obi Toppin is gonna be a star, man. I see it, man. Like, that's why I said, this is one thing I say about Obi Toppin, what he needs to do. Stop shooting 3-pointers thinking that's your game all the time. If you're wide open, cool. Get your butt down low and post up. It seems like you're unstoppable when you post up. But That's another thing. Thibs should have made some post-up plays for this kid to see how he do. Because that could have been something that we could have killed them with. Posting Obi Toppin up. Have him and Randall out there together if you have to. Use Randall as the decoy. Post up the ball to Obi and let him go to work. Because Randall's going to have two people on him, so somebody's going to be short. You know, it's just so much stuff you could have did with that lineup, man. With Obi Toppin available, with Quickly available, even with Burks available. They should have made Norvell available. They should have made Frank Nicolina available, and they should have made Knox available. Them three players, them players, Kevin Knox and Frank Nicolina should have been available. For real. They should have, and Norvell, they should have been available, man. This is the playoffs, bro. You know. Young had another 36 points on us tonight, man. That's how they won. Look, nobody else had over 14. That's how they beat us. He had 30. If you find a way to shut him down, then you can win the game. You can't let this man get 30 points, 36 points. He killed us all game, man. They had no answer for him, man. None. We only shot 38% from the field. 40%. Listen, this is how I said we shouldn't have lost. We shot 40% from three-point land. They shot 26% from three-point land, and they still beat us. They had 11 turnovers. We had 16. They had 17 assists. We had 19. More assists than them. We had more three-pointers than them. More assists than them. And they had 3 more rebounds than us. We both had 14 offensive rebounds. They had 48, and we had 45. They had 7 steals. We had 5. We had 22 fouls. They had 16. We had 2 technicals. It's crazy. 2 flagrants. 2 techs, 2 flagrants. Or 3 flagrants, whatever. That's how we lost, man. That's how we lost, man. He had 36 points on us. I'm just baffled, man. Hey, then what you say? The mistakes that Thibs makes was he waits until the Knicks are down like 10 or 15, and that's when he want to decide to mix it up. Exactly. You right on point, my brother. I said the same thing. Now you want to put Quickly them in the game, Topping them in the game when it's too daggone late. Really? Then Randall want to start shooting threes from the baseline now that it's too late. Really? RJ want to start attacking the basket now. Really? When it's over? They make me think they just wanted to get the season over with. That's what they make me think. Oh, we made the playoff later for it. That's good enough. It's crazy, man. I didn't even want to listen to their post-game show, none of that. Because they choked, and that's the bottom line. Ain't nothing else to say. Ain't no we played hard, we fought hard, because you didn't. You didn't fight hard. A closeout game at home, and this dude's talking about he going to come into your home and send y'all on vacation. That's like somebody telling me they're going to come to my house and whoop my butt. That's the same exact thing. Yo, I'm going to come to your house, James, and I'm going to beat your butt. Right in your house. So now I got my best fight game. I'm ready. I got the weapons I need. I'm ready for this dude. He think he going to come over here and hurt me. He going to get laid out coming over here messing with me. So that's how they supposed to have felt. But they didn't. They didn't. They took it for a joke. And they got smashed. Yeah, Hayden, they was a better team, bro. You right about that. And that's one thing I can say about some of our real loyal Knicks fans. They stay in reality. They don't get crazy with it. They stay in reality, man. And Hayden, you in reality, man. They was a better team than us, and that's the bottom line. They had a better defensive scheme than we had. We didn't have a defensive scheme for Trey. We didn't even have one. You know, I could have came out and said, this is our scheme. Double and triple Trey Young. Don't let him get 30 on us tonight. That's what I would have told him. Let everybody else beat us. But he wouldn't have beat me. I would have had Frank Nicolina on him the whole game. Just to shut him down. That's what I would have did. I mean, that game we won, Bullock beat him real good. I don't know what happened to that intensity. Because Bullock played him good. That first game we won. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be coming for him next season. We'll be ready. I can't wait to see what team we get. Now I'm going to have anxiety until after the draft, until we start making trades, until we switch for that, until we do this, until we cut this person, pick up this person. So they signed Vildoza to 4 years. So that means they must be going to keep him. So that's what I'm saying about the point guard position. What's going to happen? I believe what you call him is gone. He's definitely gone. I don't even know why they picked him back up, man. That was retarded. For real, because he is just not a point guard that can score. To be a point guard, man, successful point guard, you have to be able to shoot the ball, or you have to be able to score in other ways. See, Ben Simmons can't shoot the three, but he scores in other ways. You know what I'm saying? He scores, and you can't take that away from him. The man is a beast on scoring the basketball downhill, and that's what Peyton needs to try to do, but he just got tunnel vision, man. He just sees the basket. He don't see none of his players, nothing. He just sees zoom, and it costs him. But this is another knock on Thibs. He waited to the playoffs to take this dude out of the starting lineup. After 2 games in the playoffs, 3 games in the playoffs, no, 4 games. Yeah, 3 games in the playoffs. Now you want to take him out? He should have been out of the starting position. He should have been out. It's just terrible. Dallas look like they ain't trying to give up. It's only the first quarter, 33-27. Dallas is up. But you let Clippers hang around, it's going to be a problem. But Dallas saying all we got to do is steal one up here. We could go home and win this. Because what is 2-2? So they played 2 in who had the better record? The Clippers? They played 2 at the... No, they played 2 at the Clippers, and they played 2 in Dallas, and now they back at the Clippers for 1. Wear a mask, practice healthy habits. They said they got some new thing, some new variant, strand of disease, supposed to be in Hong Kong or somewhere over there. Talking about one of the shots protect against it, but they got to get more information on it. A variant, they call it, variant or whatever they call it. You know, it was coming up with something, man. I knew they was gonna come up with another one after the COVID. See, everybody talking junk to us now. Some kid named resign all our guards, take advantage of all our picks, and sign logs. What y'all feel about Lonzo Ball? Yeah, Vildoza will probably be a second unit guy. He looks good though. So who you think they're gonna go with? Rose for our starting point, unless we get another point guard. And then quickly, what is he gonna play? Point 2. So we have quickly Vildoza, Derrick Rose, and that's it. If we pick up somebody, it's gonna have to be a point guard. I mean, a shooting guard. It says, I don't give a F if we salty. You Hawk fans don't have a future. 0. They said the Hawk fans have 0 future. 0. Our season may have ended, but this is only the beginning. The Hawks will be nothing better than a 5th seed, only a matter of time before your hero Young wants out of the bum-ass organization. Forgive me for cussing. Knicks will be battling for the Eastern Conference in a matter of 3 years. I think before that. I'm just reading some of these comics for you guys, man, if y'all want to hear it. What that say? It says, Reef Ready 31. Knicks really won 1 game after sweeping the Hawks during the season. Yeah, because the regular season has nothing to do with the playoffs. I try to tell people that. You can lose every game you play against a team in the in the regular season, and come in the playoffs and break them down. I've seen it every year. I see it every year. Every year I see it. I think Lonzo would be a good pick too, man. But I think that, and I think that kid Veldoza, if he shows that he can handle the point, because I already know that. I can tell that he's a Madison Square Garden type of guy. Like, he likes to show out. You know what I'm saying, for the crowd. I can tell that already by the way he plays. So he's definitely going to be a crowd pleaser. It's just, what if we pick up that marquee? If we pick up that marquee player, shoot, we'll trade Vildoza. Maybe they might be using him for trade bait too, because he's a good point. And a lot of teams probably figure he can fit into their systems. And he can. He got speed. He got speed, man. I think he's gonna be good. But I don't know what kind of contract do Trae Young got over there in Atlanta. Did he re-sign with them? Because I think he's comfortable over there in Atlanta. Yeah, I know. I've been hearing that too, Hayden. That they've been looking at that kid, Jalen Suggs. I don't know too much about Scotty Barnes. He's pretty good too. What school he play for? Yeah, I've been hearing about the kid Suggs. Now this dude FCK said Randall choked in the playoffs. That's why they lost. Thank you, FCK. We didn't know that. Thank you for clearing it up for us. Blue C1234 at FCK. They lost because New York was overachievers and ATL have better players. Yeah, they do have some better players, but we got good players too. RJ's a good player. Randall's a good player. Quickly's a good player. Rose is a good player. Burks is a good player. So we got good players too, bro. It don't mean nothing. Nobody win on who's good and who's not good on the team. When you come out and play basketball, nobody knows who's going to win that game. It depends on how you play that game. Some people be off that day. Some people be on that day. You can never tell when you're going to be on or when you're going to be off. Because if you could, you'd be a billionaire, because you would know everything. You would know who's going to win, who's not going to win every time. And you don't. You know, you got to wait till the game is over before you see who's going to win. Like, you can come out and make an educated guess because of players that you see. Like, this guy is good. No way they're going to stop him. You know, he's going to do good tonight. They probably win. So them your predictions, but your predictions could be wrong. Come out and the other team had a couple good scores that didn't miss nothing in the fourth quarter. And that's how teams come back and win sometimes. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't say you knew it was going to happen and all that. I'm not mad at Trae Young. He did what he had to do. I don't know what to say. What to say? Just the Hawks. What a year. Now we need to chill. We are chilling. Peace up, A-Town down. Goodbye. Good series. Great job, Knicks. This season was amazing because we weren't supposed to be here. Congratulations to the Hawks. That's what I say. I salute to the Hawks. They beat us, and they beat us convincingly. It wasn't a tight series at all. They had this series from the first game all the way to the end. Even the second game, we was down 14 in the fourth quarter and came back. Got lucky and came back. Yeah, the Knicks are in need of a player that can not only shut the crowd up, but is not afraid of the pressure and the bright lights. Right. Randall couldn't handle the bright lights. RJ couldn't handle the bright lights. And you talk all that mess, we'll see, and we ain't scared of nobody. Who cares what this person, that person say? Nah, you supposed to be like, oh yeah, we gonna see when his buck come over here. You think it's gonna be sweet? We're gonna knock their dome off. That's what Mason and Oakley would have said. They wouldn't have shied away from the comment. They would have been like, oh, for real? We'll see. You know, and that's what these dudes got to learn. They got to learn that if you're going to protect your house and talk junk, you got to really be able to protect your house. You can't be out there acting all timid when people saying stuff to you. Nah, man. If somebody got to take a tech and knock somebody in their butt, then okay, oh well. But you ain't going to be disrespecting our house like that. It says, I don't care about how good the season was. Y'all are sorry and got to go after allowing them to talk spicy like that, and then you play this way. Sorry ass team. Get rid of the bums. And Julius is what is whack. That's why he dapped everybody up quick on ATL to get off the court quickly. You can see it in his eyes all the series long. He ain't got the killer mentality, but always loved the franchise. So why you hating, True York? You definitely ain't no True York. You hating. The man had a bad series. It happens. You can't tell when you're going to have a good game or a bad game. He just had a bad series. And he really didn't have that bad of a series because in 3 games he scored good. He scored, I think, 20-something in the game we won, or 15, or was a triple-double or something. Then he had 23, and then tonight he had 21. So he ain't that much of a bum. You know, he just had a bad season. That's what I mean about you lukewarm fans, man. As soon as something don't go our way, y'all want to start acting crazy. That's not a true fan. True fans rep their boys win or lose, and we don't just go around bashing them like that. We tell where they made mistakes at, but we don't call our players bums and trash and they need to go and all that type of stuff. We don't do that, man. You know, so I don't know where you fans coming from. Looks, Texas Mike, life always better when your team gets knocked, when New York gets knocked out of the playoffs in any sport. Yeah, Texas, we know what y'all feel down there in Texas. We know why y'all hate New York. Texas Mike. This dude talking about the Knicks hit their ceiling. No, they didn't. They didn't hit their ceiling. People get real crazy up here. Who is this dude? I guess he's saying at Beast Mode 33. Well, what did Beast Mode 33 say? This dude text something at Beast Mode 33. Only one that's gonna be sucking D is your mother. Whoa, that's real disrespectful, bro. You need to be, you know, how you talk about somebody's moms like that? You don't even know this kid. You mad because he talking about your team? Bro, you got bad sportsmanship, bro. If you can't take the criticism from your team losing, then, bro, you need to get off the internet because you're going to mess around and get hurt, bro. You tell somebody mother to invite somebody mother to your privacy, somebody that you don't even know? What's wrong with you, bro? Grow up. That's ridiculous, bro. What this guy said. I wonder if the Knicks fans realize how much they contribute to teams wanting to dominate them. What you mean? How do we contribute to teams wanting to dominate us? Teams have been wanting to dominate us all the time because it's the Madison Square Garden, it's the New York Knickerbockers. Everybody loves to hate us. Everybody loves to score big in the Garden. The Garden is one of the most famous arenas, so most likely everybody's watching because they're on TV every game with MSG. So when people come over there, people like to shine when they're on TV. Especially teams that don't get a lot of airplay, they love to shine in New York. And I ain't mad at them because if I play basketball, it's 2 places that I would want to play good at. That's Madison Square Garden and the Staples Center in LA. Them are the 2 most famous arenas that you can play that you should have a good game in. Yeah, hey, you keep hitting it right on the spot, man. The same thing I be saying. They got inside his head and he didn't know how to clean it up. He didn't know how to get out of it. You're right, Aiden. They got inside his head and he didn't know how to get out of it. He stayed there. Stayed there the whole series. Stayed there the whole series. I was mad about it too. So I'm still gonna come up here and talk Knicks basketball. I'm still gonna come up here and talk basketball. Period. You know, ain't nothing stopping. Just trying to move now. My boy just texted me. See, I told him that's why he should have got that second ticket. He said he didn't want to get the second ticket, and I didn't call him back tonight to say confirm it because I told him, I said, go ahead. I said, get the tickets, man, if you can get them. I said, I'll call you back to confirm. And when I came home, I was so tired from work and saying, like, not getting no sleep that I must have dozed off for like a couple hours. And then when I woke up, I had texted him and said, yo, you get the other ticket? And he was like, nah. And I was like, what? So now he just texted me and said, because I texted him and said, have fun, bro. I wish I had a seat. It's killing me for real. I'm hooked. Anyway, enjoy the game. So he texted me back and said, sorry that you missed it. Sorry that you couldn't make it happen. The game not the same if you don't have a partner to root with you. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? So I'm regretting not doing it. No, I'm not regretting not doing it now because we lost. But I do regret it because I wanted to close that last game out, be there for the last game of the season. But that's cool though, man. You know, it ain't no big deal. I love the Knicks, man. That's my team. It's gonna always be my team. And whatever player goes to that team, I gotta love them. What if a player that I hate go to the Knicks? Will I be able to accept them? I wouldn't have no choice, huh? I would accept them because they're playing for the Knicks. And that's just how it is. I'm a Knicks fan for life. I'm not a player fan of players. I'm a fan of my Knicks, and then I like other good players. I like hard working players, hustlers. I like that dude what's that dude that plays for who he play for? Let me get it right. I'll figure it out. It's not Denver. It's not Utah. Who is it? Yeah, it might be Denver. The light-skinned kid that plays real hard, man. I'm going to look on my phone right now. I'll tell you who it is. Denver beat Portland by 7 last night. What team is he on then? He's not on Portland, not on Denver. Memphis. He plays for Memphis. That's who he plays for. I'm going to tell you his name in a minute. I think Memphis playing right now. Yeah. Woo! Utah beating Memphis down by 30 or 28. 29. Wow. That's crazy. That kid Baines and who is it? Brooks. That kid Brooks, that kid Baines that plays for Memphis. Man, that boy play defense, man, and he can shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I see. That's what people see when we lose a game. Hayden, people start forgetting all the good stuff we did, and that's crazy. How do you forget a whole season because of 3 bad games played? How? How do you base our season on 3 games because we lost in the playoffs? Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to win. It's only going to be one championship, so we all going to lose except one team. So it's no big deal. It's not like we there by ourselves. Miami got swept. Boston got beat down. So we won one game. At least in the East, we didn't get swept. Miami got swept. Boston lost the same as we lost, 3-1, but they only had one player. I believe if Boston had Jaylen Brown, that they might have beat them kids. I don't care what nobody say. Brooklyn didn't really impress me. Look who they playing. Boston with a banged up system. Walker not playing. Jaylen Brown not playing. Who else not playing for them? And you beat up on it, and then they get a game. They win a game. So if y'all was all that, they wouldn't have won a game. So I don't want to hear that crap. They can score, but they don't play no defense. That's why what you call was able to get 50 points on them. Philly done knocked DC off, so they done with. So the second round coming in the second round is already. I just hope the Knicks continue to be crafty. Yeah, they're gonna be crafty, man. Like I said, that's what I'll go back to what I was saying. We had a good front office that did good this year, and people seem to forget that. It's like they remember everything good and they feeling good when we win, but when we lose, we forget about all the good stuff that we get. We start talking about all the bad things, and we just give up on our team. That front office did a hell of a job getting us out of the hole. They got all their money. They're not paying nobody. I think what you call it was the last one they're gonna have to pay, Noah, and I think he's finished this year. We got all our money, all our cap space. We got 4 picks in the draft. Our lowest being 21, which is a good pick. Number 21, that's a good pick. You know how many people came out 21 and are good? Quickly was 26, right? Yeah, first round. So we got another good first round pick coming this year. I really think we should get us a big man that can score, not a center, a power forward that can score at will. And then we got, I think it's 30 something, and then we got 2 40s or 40 and then a 50. But that's good though, because it don't matter what number you are. If you watching the tape and you see something about a player that you like, I don't care if he's picked 31, 32. Grab him if you think he's good. Because you got to grab the person that fits your system. And that's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking for dudes that fit our system. Yeah, the Sixers beat the Washington Wizards, so they've done. But I like them, man. I like that team. Washington, they play hard. They just need a center. I can't even hardly see that. Some people focus on all the wrong things and not focus on the Knicks heading into the right direction. I know, man, that's the problem, man. They, like I said, we do one thing wrong, man. Like we lost this series and now we bums, we overrated, we got lucky, we shouldn't have made it that far. Yes, we should have. We was multiple games over 500, so stop it with the we don't belong there. We showed that we belong. We bust butt this year. We played hard and we fought hard from behind as an underdog the whole season. And I take my hat off to my boys. They did their thing, man. I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them at all. I swear I'm not. My boys did their thing this season. And next season is only going to get better. And now I'm just going to be watching to see what goes on. I want to see how Milwaukee and Boston play against each other. And I want to see how... Hold up, who is it now? It's let me see. It's the 1 seed playing. Philly got to play who? Atlanta? Yeah, Philly got to play Atlanta. Milwaukee got to play Brooklyn. And who else? That's it. That's it. That's it, right? And LA probably get bumped tomorrow. If AD don't play, they definitely gone. So be looking forward to that. My boy Ghost must have left because he know he gonna be sitting on the boat with us. We ain't even pulling out until tomorrow. We docking for a whole day because we taking LA with us tomorrow. We already put Washington on the boat with us. Oh my God. Yeah, we already put them on the boat with us, so Denver and Portland tomorrow, Phoenix and LA. Philly and Washington game is over. There ain't no game. They done. I think they done, right? Washington one run. What's the score over there? They play on the 4th. I don't think they play on the 4th. I think it's over. Let me see. I can't find this shit. Yeah, it's over, right? Let's see. The Wizards may have been eliminated. Yeah, it's over for them. I was looking for. I knew it was over. I'm thinking, was they 3-1 or was they Washington done too? Oh man. Ben Simmons demanded 30 points out of Steph Curry before Game 5. Yo, people sleep Steph Curry, man. He's just like his brother, man. It's just he don't get the recognition. He's underrated. He definitely underrated. Steph Curry is definitely underrated. Let me see. He had 30. Steph Curry had 30 tonight, boy. That's why they won. He stepped up. That kid Maxey for the Sixers. I like that young boy, man. I wish we can get that kid, boy. He's nice. Even Dwight Howard had 12 points tonight. And the dude F. Kormaskis, or whatever his name is, he had 10 points. Shake Milton only had 2 points. I like his game. Simmons only had 19. Harris had 28. Telling you, Tobias Harris, when he scored good, they always win. Tobias Harris, man, I wish we could that kid. That's what I'm talking about, like a scorer like that kid, Tobias Harris. That man scores, man. Ben Simmons, his stock is going down, man. His stock is going down. They didn't need Embiid tonight. They really didn't. Bill had 32. Hashimura had 21. I like that kid Hashimura game. Westbrook had 24. They tried. They fought hard. They didn't get no help from nobody else. Matthews had 1 damn point. In 3 minutes, they sat him back. I never understood that. Why y'all don't give players a chance, man? Goodness sakes. Terrible. Let me see what the Knicks got to say about this loss. Yeah, they got to play the Sixers. They might be off. And B going to go sick on what you call him. Derrick Rose on his future. That's up to the front office. You hear that? It says Derrick Rose on his future. That's up to the front office. They got big plans. Who knows if I may be back? I don't know. I'll let my agent and them talk about it. It's really not up to me at all. I'd love to come back. Who wouldn't want to play for the Knicks or to be in New York? See, that's what I'm talking about, Derek. Everything has just fallen into place for Trey over there. I've always been a fan of his game. That's respect. I love that. That's what D Rose said. I respect that, man. He said he loves Trey Young's game. Derrick Rose currently at the podium saying the offseason is out of his hands. He should say that it's in his best business interest, but I can't see any way he isn't the Knicks sixth man next year. The Thibs-Rose relationship is one of the most unique in the NBA history. I believe he is our sixth man. RJ Barrett, I'm proud of us laying a foundation for the future, getting the Knicks back on the right track. See, that's their problem. That's why they didn't play hard. He talking that getting us back on the right track. That's why y'all feel like y'all straight, because y'all made the playoffs not being there after the 8-9 years, so y'all figure y'all straight by just making it. That's the mindset they had. I knew it. Talk about, I'm proud of us laying a foundation for the future, getting the Knicks back on the right track. Shoot, I'm 20. I'm hoping to be here for a long time. Well, that's a true statement. He's only 20 years old. When RJ get 30, he's gonna be when time he get 30, he gonna be in beast mode by the time he get 30. Trust me. That's 10 years from now. He's only 20 years old. The kid is gonna get better, man. He's already up there. Man, averaging 18, 19 points a game, bro. Sophomore year, bro. Come on, man. Some of the superstars, LeBron wasn't even averaging that. His second year, I don't think. I know it took Michael Jordan almost 6 years to turn into the beast. I mean, he was good, but he turned into beast mode after like 6 years after he got tired of getting beat. You gotta get tired of getting beat, man. Trey Young got a signed jersey from Derrick Rose after the Hawk eliminated the Knicks. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. It was an honor at D Rose. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He got a signed jersey from Derrick Rose. See, Derrick Rose probably was one of his heroes back when he was watching Trey. That was 10 years ago. What was Trey only 7, 8 years ago? What was Trey on? Like 12 years old? So, you know, D Rose is a lot of people fans. A lot of people's patting their game after D Rose. What that say? It says for Trey. It says for Trey. It says keep balling, King. D Rose. Stay blessed, Shorty. It says stay blessed, Shorty. That's nice of D Rose. And I seen Randall go over there and shake everybody's hands, so that was cool. Yeah, I heard that. He just looks like he's lazy, man. That's the only thing that kills me about Jerry. Maybe because he's still young and he needs somebody. He probably don't got the right coaches on him, you know, to work out and tell him what he needs to do, because he's long and athletic. It's just he stands around a lot. I would love to get. Well, he would be like. Don't you think he would be like a Kevin Knox? Just a little more offensive minded. Julius Randle on the season as a whole, and we're here moving forward. We're bringing a brand of basketball back that the city can be proud of. Not the way you played in this series, Julius. Why are you not talking about that? As he's most proud of the effort they brought night in and night out. You didn't bring an effort. You didn't bring an effort tonight. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I didn't see the sense of urgency. I didn't see it at all. Yeah, you know, he, like I said, offensively, he's probably way better than Kevin Knox. But I just think his defense needs to get better, and he needs to look to score more. But it wouldn't be a bad pickup. It would be a good pickup, I think, because you're trading points for no. Look, who we gonna give up? Kevin Knox and Frank Nicolina for him? That probably would be a good deal for them, because Frank would go over there and be able to run the point with them, and Kevin Knox would be over there to be that. I'll call him a small forward. He ain't no power forward. Not when you let somebody snatch the ball from you and then dunk it right on you. When Zion did that to him, I said, this is crazy. That's when he started playing bad after that. Zion ripped his heart out with that. That was crazy when that happened. Says 5 biggest off-season priorities for New York Knicks after NBA playoff elimination. See, that's what I mean, man. The New York Knicks 2020-21 season was a resounding success. See, they keep saying it was a success, so I guess it was a success. We know that because they hadn't been in the playoff in 8 years. It just may not feel like that after a 5-game series loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Before the tumble, though, there were several triumphs. The Knicks secured the first playoff trip since 2013. Julius Randle became their first All-Star since 2018. Tom Thibodeau made a compelling Coach of the Year argument. A team no one predicted to land anywhere near the Eastern Conference upon half instead locked up the number 4 seed with a 569 winning percentage. See that? 569. Let me read that again in case y'all think I can't read or something. A team no one predicted to land anywhere near the Eastern Conference upper half instead locked up the number 4 seed with a 5.569 winning percentage. You hear that? 569. Over 500. And secured the 4th seed. That's big for us. That's big. We was fighting. We went on that West Coast with a 6-game road trip that everybody thought we was gonna go backwards, which we could have. We'd have lost one more of them games. We'd have found ourselves damn near the play-in. We'd have been in the 6th seed, wishing somebody lose so they don't bump us to the 7th. But we didn't have to depend on nobody. We went out there and we came back at 500. We won 3 and we lost 3. We could have won more than 3, but stuff happens, man. It's the NBA. You can predict who's going to win. And we did good. If Julius would have just put earplugs in and just played basketball and not worried about nothing and just play like he was playing all season and pass the ball around to his team, we'd have made it a fight. If we'd have won that first game, it would have been a fight. Right now, it would have been 3-2 instead of 3-1. But we gave them that first game, and that's the pivotal point of how they got us. We gave them that first game. We'd have won our 2 games at home. They would have won their 2 games at home. We'd have been playing to go up 3-2. One of us. But we wasn't because we gave a game away. So they won 2. That was 3. They came back and closed us out. And you see how Nate McMillan was resting Trae Young. You see his strategy? He'll let Trae Young sit some of the 3rd quarter and then some of the 4th quarter, and then he brings him back with like 7 minutes left and close out the game. That's what Randall's supposed to have been doing. That's what he's supposed to have been doing for Randall. That's what D. Rose should have been getting the rest. Randall should have been getting the rest. Quickly, Toppin should have been on that court instead of Randall and them being out there all that time. And that's how we blew it, man. That's how we blew it. And I don't even want to hear what Shaq and them got to say with that old bright checkerboard suit he got on tonight. He better not wear. Draymond better tell him he better not wear that jacket no more. Like he told Draymond yesterday, don't wear that jacket again. Luka Doncic, first half tonight, 27 points. Rest of the team, 19. See? That's what I mean when you don't get no help, man. 27 he got in the first half. Damn. He might get 50 tonight. Goodness sakes. The Clippers only down a few points. Yeah, about getting a little tired, man. It's like I'm not even reading that article. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night too, man. This article was boring. I was just reading. I'm about to fall asleep on. Yo, I'm out of here, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Knicks for life, no haters, man.